So I decided to add a little bit of commentary to my diverse world, no moving game here. Starting off, clearly either Australia or Tasmania, just from the signs, driving on that side of the road. Look up, see that big flag, and instantly think Canberra, because you'd only really it's a new city, kind of very like city planned. I initially actually think this bridge is over some water, some sort of water, like that. And then it takes me a little bit to realize that the scale is completely off and that it's a 1-lane road, not 2-lane, or not lane, but like separated lanes like you'd see in a highway. So I'm just kind of looking up, trying to line the angles up, and it's not really working out. But I'm pretty convinced that we are here just due to I guess when we turn around, you can kind of see the flow of it looks very, very like pre-planned. I think I see like Woden or something, so I'm trying to figure that out and see if I can see it, but it's not looking like I can see much. So it's not incredibly interesting. Here, I'll move my cursor off to the side. Trying to read some signs. Actually, finally I realized that that might be the Capitol building right in front of us. And that, I finally adjust to say, oh, maybe we're actually, and then I think I zoom in and realize that I see a car in the tree over there. Yeah, there's a car there. So it's actually a road we're going over. There we go. And then I just want to make sure, so I do some cross-checking and then check out this little path that we've got going on here. And it looks like we're just intersecting in that. Yeah. So I put it in eventually. There you go. There's round 1. Next round, classic little Cambodia action. I've kind of realized that Cambodia is either and you'll see me clicking here, either kind of like right just south of Phnom Penh in that little region, or up by the big lake up there. I don't read any Cambodian script or whatever the language is, so I kind of take a gamble, and I figure, yeah, we'll just go down there. Didn't made the right choice. Actually, my correction towards Phnom Penh was a bad deal, but it ended up working pretty good. Nice little Taiwan. You can tell just from the stripes on the poles. Also the Chinese. Unfortunately, I don't speak Chinese either. I took Chinese for like 7 or so years, but I ended up with very, very little Chinese, so I'm not going to be able to read any of this stuff. I kind of just figure, it looks, I can see the mountains pretty far away, but it's not, but it could really be anywhere in this like north-south strip. So I kind of decide to plop, I hedge a little north, and I decide, I'll go in that flat bit just in the middle. Not terrible, but does take off some points as it was a little further south. Then we see some Cyrillic natural monument, the stone dolls, which actually looks pretty cool. I might actually have to check it out at some point. Pretty clear with like the English or the Latin script and the Cyrillic that it's some sort of place, either Serbia or North Macedonia. Wish I knew Polmeta, but I did not. But I figure I'm probably just going to have to plop a guess here. Decide, let's just go North Macedonia. This little section up here will work out just fine. Unfortunately, then I see the stone dolls right there. I could have actually at least done a better job to find it, but I didn't think it would show up on the map. And then lastly, looks like a U.S. or Saskatchewan, but U.S. due to the kind of grooves in the side of the road. I'm not sure if they have that in Canada, but then it's South Dakota road markers, which I was relieved to see when I turned around, because I'm actually thinking this is 25 points more than my PR, but I didn't actually film the other one, so I'm kind of looking in South Dakota. See the 34 here. Check around, maybe it's an intersection with the 73. I haven't really figured out exactly what's going on then. There we go. I see it, but I'm not exactly sure. maybe it's signaling an intersection going up. And then I think I kind of realized that we're going north on one of them and then west on the other. So we're probably going to be on one of these spots, one of these like flat spots on the road, but where it's actually both the 34 and the 73, which this was a truly convenient location to have on the fifth round. Try to read that sign. No way I'm reading it. Looking around for anything. Figured I'm probably going to get a decent score anyway, but it'd be nice to get 5,000 on this last one. So thinking about it, then I realized because it's so flat, it's probably not the first little section up there, and we're probably going to be down in this little area right here. And then it just comes to trying to find the intersection. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Looks like it goes up there. We can see the polygon of the house as well if we zoom in enough, which was a big indicator. Sometimes they don't have those polygons on Google Maps, which can kind of mess me up at times. And look at that, I see the house right there. But when they do, it's very helpful. And I'm pretty sure I have the location now just by the thing of the house, but I decide, hey, this will be my PR if I get 5,000, so I might as well do my due diligence here. Checking back, it says that there's a road south. It's kind of a semi-road, but there's a lot of these country roads out in the Great Plains that either get mapped or they don't get mapped. So either way. So finally, I'm like, maybe I search around a little bit more just for assurances, and there we go. 5,000, and then my PR 2,400, 650. Hopefully I'll make my way up to the 24,900, but I felt good to get a PR now. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video with 24,9 plus.